Because AI is basically a super amplifier. If your thinking is clear, AI can make it even clearer. If your thinking is messy, AI will start filling in the gaps and making things up. So don't just tell an AI, "You're my assistant. I'm a content creator. Here are your responsibilities," and expect it to magically become an amazing employee. Think about it the other way around. Don't invent an AI employee first and then dump a giant manual on it. Instead, reconstruct the way you already work. What is the input at each step? What decisions do you make? What does a good output look like? How does that output connect to the next step? Keep breaking it down until the AI no longer has to guess what happens next. That's actually very similar to what the increasingly popular FDE, Forward Deployed Engineer model does. You first go deep into the company's real business. You understand the goal, the workflow, and the biggest bottlenecks. Then you decide where AI should be inserted. Let me give you an example from my own content workflow. Before, I might suddenly get an idea while I was walking or about to fall asleep. By the time I opened my laptop to write it down, half the idea was already gone, and the whole process was incredibly inefficient. Now I can simply pick up my phone and send a voice message to my agent. It saves the original thought directly into my digital knowledge system. Then when I sit down later, I can use Codex or Claude Code to organize the idea, add information, challenge my thinking, and turn it into a proper script. And here's the important part. The tools will change, but my knowledge base stays. That is the real asset. So I strongly recommend building your own personal knowledge base, even if it's tiny today, because as you keep adding your thoughts, experiences, lessons, and observations, it gradually grows into a genuine second brain. Then comes filming. For this part, I'll still appear on camera myself. After filming, I can use AI tools together with CapCut to speed up the editing process. That alone can save me 2 or 3 hours. And while the editing is happening, I can already move on. I can use my information agent to track new developments, study deeper topics, and research my next video. Then, if I notice that one specific action keeps repeating again and again, that's when I turn it into a skill. And this is why I believe the most useful AI skills aren't the ones you simply download from someone else. The best skills grow out of your actual work. You discover them one repeated action at a time. Because ultimately, human-AI collaboration shouldn't be divided by job titles. It should be divided by actions. And there's another long-term advantage to working this way. It protects and can even strengthen your ability to think. Instead of outsourcing all your thinking to AI and becoming dependent on it, you use AI to amplify the thinking you already do well. Because in the end, AI doesn't amplify how many tools you know. It amplifies how deeply you understand things. So the real question is, how do you train yourself to think more clearly? If you want me to make the next video on that, comment clear below.